Hey 59 Club members, John Watts here with another tip for you. This one's going to be about greenside pitching. So I've got a tricky shot here. This is something that a lot of golfers struggle with. I'm about 35 yards to the flag, but I have a bunker between me and the flag, not a huge amount of green to work with. So I want height, I want elevation, I want that ball to stop quickly. So I'm going to use my most lofted club. So I've got a 58-degree here. Now, I'm not going to go too much onto club selection, but if you've got a sand wedge and a lob wedge, the sand wedge will generally have a wider sole, a bit more bounce, and it might work better when the grass is a little bit lusher. When it's a harder, tighter lie, that's where your lob wedge with a slightly narrower sole, a little less bounce, is perhaps going to be the one that you're going to choose. What I'm going to focus on here is a little bit to do with the setup, and then a bit to do with a simple swing thought for you. So in terms of the setup position, I want the ball forwards. Too many golfers get that ball further back because they're trying to guarantee strike. I want the ball up in my stance. So what I normally get golfers to do if the ball position was represented by this white line is I'd go one club head's width with my left foot, my lead foot, two with my trail foot, my right foot. So I've got the ball almost underneath my left chest here. And I want to then get and keep my weight, my pressure onto my lead foot. And I do that by just getting my sternum over the golf ball. But a key here is hands are back. So weight forwards and ball forwards, but handle back. We don't want to push our handle forwards because that's taking loft off the golf club and that's going to get it to start to dig. And I'm out here in Spain and this is very diggy grass, if you like. If you catch the ground early here, you definitely know about it. It digs, and you would send the ball perhaps halfway. So ball forwards, weight forwards, but handle back. And then we're just going to focus on something in the finish. So just let me hit this one and then focus on the finish position. Okay, so loads, maybe not quite long enough, just onto the front edge of the green, but loads of height, loads of elevation, loads of stopping power. And a key part here is in my finish position, I can hold it. And I'm asking myself almost three things. Is my weight on my lead foot? Is my body rotated? Am I able to hold the finish position because my grip pressure is still about the same as it started? Too many golfers, their finish position, the head is down, it's not turned, their weight isn't on their front foot, and often they have this recoil. And they have the recoil in there because the grip tension and pressure is way too tight. So the focus is the finish position. So let me hit one. Ball forwards, weight forwards, hands back, and then I'm focusing on the finish position. So in the finish, that's the right distance. In the finish, is my weight on my left foot? Yes. Am I turned, rotated to the target? Absolutely. And is my grip pressure like, well, I was able to hold the finish position. I didn't have that quick, snatchy recoil that we see so much of. So the bad one, if you like, would be something that's a little bit more. Now I struck that okay. Didn't get the distance right and didn't get the direction right. I pulled it, but actually I managed to strike it. But body wasn't turned. There was acceleration, but I stopped. It was a huge change in tension and grip pressure there, and the body was under rotated. My weight wasn't forwards enough. And that's what I see too much of when golfers have these short greenside pitch shots. So really focus on three things at setup and then three things in the finish position, and all real simple, nothing overly technical there to get you too bogged down on. If it does help, hit the like button, check out the other videos. This channel is for you guys, so put some suggestions below of videos, content you'd like me to film.